Hi, what's up, you crustaceous cheapskates? Crustaceous cheapskates. I don't know why I can't say that right now. I don't know why I always address this camera as someone of the class of Bikini Bottom of 1990. I don't even know. This ain't no Bikini Bottom, but this is real life, and it's a beautiful day today. I'm back again, once again, at my neighborhood park, my lovely local neighborhood basketball court. It's cool, and obviously I took the usual skateboard down here. You know, there's gonna be one day where I'm not taking the skateboard down here and I'm gonna miss it. But maybe I will, maybe I won't, because I'll be riding an e-bike down here for sure, and I know that for sure, because one day I'm gonna have one of them surrounds one day, boy. One of these days. One of these days, even if the people in the household around me don't support it because they think it's unsafe and that I'm going to get in a crash and die. Which, I mean, I know the full possibilities, it could happen, but I don't know, it's a risk I'm willing to take, because, dude, I tried one of those surrounds and it's so fun and I need it, but yeah, I guess not the main point of today. Damn, that fucking EMS scared the shit out of me. I don't even know where he came from, what the hell. Yeah, because he came in here and he just left with the sirens on, so damn. Guess whoever's in there, I hope they're doing well. Yeah, but who knows? But yeah, we're at the neighborhood park today. What have I done today so far? I went to the gym, I hit back. I was gonna do back and biceps, but I just did back low-key. Because sometimes I like to split. I'll just do back now, then later, around maybe after 7, around 7 or 8-ish, I'll go and just hit biceps instead of just doing it all in one. And I like doing that more on the back day, because especially when you're doing pull down, or you're doing any type of rows, pulling no matter how hard I try, I think it's just physically almost impossible to completely, or it's not impossible, but especially with lat pull downs, chest supported rows like these, and I was doing single arm pull downs too, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe I'm just not skilled enough, but it feels impossible to completely isolate any part of your back without your biceps getting involved. You know what I mean? If you've been to the gym, you know what I mean. If you don't, maybe you're interested to look it up, maybe you don't care what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna go later tonight and probably do biceps. I do that for chest day sometimes, but I feel like I can isolate my chest 100%. It's just so much easier. Chest is so much easier than half the thing. Chest and shoulders, pushing is so much easier than pulling, in my opinion. Then you got legs. Pushing with, actually, I'm in a better relationship with my legs nowadays. At least going to leg day, going to the gym and hitting my legs, boy. I've low-key been on it. I've been getting my legs stronger with the leg press. I need to do more squats again, I'm not gonna lie. I need to start doing more squats. I've been doing what's it called? Why can't I think of it? Just when you got a barbell, but you're on the ground, you know what I mean? Or you're downwards facing up, you're going dude, why can't I think of the name? I don't know. You kind of know what I'm talking about, but that's been getting me right. Train your glutes. If you go to the gym, train your glutes. You got to. But on another note, right here, it's a beautiful day. I just edited the last video, even though it's not even that much, but I just rewatched over the whole thing just to make sure and edited a little bit. I edited the last one that was posted right before this, and that means today is the day after that, which also means it's now 3 days until my birthday, or I guess a little bit less actually. No, yeah, about 3 days until my birthday. 3 days until I'm Unc 20. And when I wake up in the mornings, my mindset's not really thinking all about that shit. It's not as appealing to me. Or I guess my mindset in the morning is just not as worrisome as it gets later on. I don't know how to describe it. I just wake up. I wake up always feeling pretty fine, decently refreshed. I don't know. I guess more recently I've been sleeping in crazy. Some days I have. I'm not gonna lie. Over the past few weeks, month. But as of recently, I don't really sleep in crazy. I feel I'll wake up around 7 or 8 from when I went to sleep. Then I'll always sleep an extra hour till 8 or 9, depending on when I wake up or when I woke up. Then I'll get up, go outside, do my thing. I like to go outside. That's the first thing I gotta do. Gotta go outside, get some fresh air. Gotta stare at the sun a little bit. Get a sun max. Got a outside air max. No shoes, so I got a ground max. You know what I mean? It's just how it goes. Just like we're here today. And today, we're about to pen max at the basketball court. Because I don't know if I've showed this before, but last time I went to the dispo, I picked up this little, let me make sure you can see it. Cured rosin 0.5 camp. If you're a random person or one of the homies, you've probably seen this before. Maybe not. Actually, I don't know. But this thing's pretty nice. I like how small it is too. Yeah, the nice and small form factor really gets it right, because you can really just hold it like that. it done. I mean, it's got everything you need. Nice orange. It's like that what's that, Storytime orange, that Dope is Yola orange. Yeah, this is what that is. That's kind of what that reminds me of. Damn, honestly, I'm about to rip this and just get going. I guess since this is orange, like that Dope is Yola. Actually, what the hell? Yo, y'all seeing this? This is on purpose? Y'all see that? How it's like a different orange here and like a different orange here when it like divides and goes up. See, like at the tip, at that line, 2 different oranges. I just noticed that. It's not like that noticeable if I just noticed it now, but that's kind of whack. That's kind of whack, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I guess it's kind of messing with my head now I think about it. I mean, this one's a pretty slow drawer, and as you can see, it's not like your traditional like pen. Hopefully, I gotta keep making sure you can see this because I don't know how well this damn thing works. But it's not like your traditional pen where it has like thing going down the middle. It has like that like bucket on the bottom. I think there's like little holes on each side that when you start sucking, the airflow starts coming up here, or one of the sides, and it comes up. I think it's only one of the sides. Like one side draws the air in, and one side is like the air that's coming out after it's heated up the oil, so the smoke. And I'm pretty sure it's one side, because I always feel like left side or the right side getting hot. Only one side gets hot when I hit it, depending on how you hit it. But yeah, I guess let's get into it. I guess, you know, like I was saying, this one's a slow drawer, so we're gonna blink it. Screw it. All right, water's on deck. Wait, is it on deck? Yeah, it's on deck. All right, water's on deck. Cheers. Damn. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm not like a demon like some of these people. I feel like every time I hit something, I gotta spit a little bit up. Cart, flour, wax, anything. I always gotta spit up a little bit. Gotta cough just a little bit. But it's really only that cough to get like that shit spat out. And it's always like that happens no matter what. It's not like, say you're like deep on some flour or some bong rips or a joint, and it's like your throat's just harsh because you're hitting it with all that hot air. It's just, nah, I can literally feel that shit in the back of my throat, and I cough up and just I have a lot of hakta to it, if you know what I mean. It's just how it goes for me. But at least with this little bugger, let me pull it back out. This little bugger, it's pretty smooth, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty smooth. That's a slow drawer, and it's definitely low voltage because you get a lot more flavor than clouds out of this thing. Or maybe it's a little higher than low voltage. I'd say maybe around like 3, 2.9. Hey, whoever you are, sip your water. Drink a lot of water, twin. You need that water. I want you to be pissing clear water out, twin. Clear water like it's Florida, even though I don't even know how clear the water is over there. I don't even know why I'm making a reference to Florida. Just drink your water. But yeah, that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. Now, I guess compared to the last one I posted, it was almost more like introspective, almost kind of depressing vibes now after like I was watching it. But not even, it's just introspective thinking of my future and what's gonna happen. But as I said, I know it shall be fine. It shall be fine, especially when we got beautiful days like this. Like, let me take this out real quick. Let me just. About nice as hell outside. Super nice. Like, it's just crazy. It's like, today's one of the first days in a while where it hasn't been like super windy so far. At least like straight off the morning. I mean, it could still come today, I don't know. I mean, it's Vegas, so whoever knows, but we're still recording, right? Yeah, we are. Wait, are we? Yeah, we are. I'm tweaking. Yeah, today's been the first day in a few days that it hasn't been just like windy off the jump, going outside, blowing everywhere. I mean, it kind of is when you're like, I mean, if you skateboard, I feel like you know what I mean. When you're like skating up the street, especially, I think about this, you're skateboarding, it's like a slight uphill, maybe like, I can't even tell you the degree incline, maybe like 5 to 10-ish. You're trying to skateboard up that, and you got like a headwind coming right at you, dude. That's what I have to do to get here. It's like a little uphill. I don't know, it's maybe like not even a mile. It's not that bad, really. It only takes a few minutes, but it's just like, especially when that wind's hitting you and you just push, and you go like, what feels like 5 feet forward, and you gotta push again already, and you're just like, you're on that thing, you're pushing that shit, and it's just like, ugh. You're barely going anywhere for where you should be going. But with those situations, if you're going down that same road, you know, it comes with the benefit, because now you push down that same road and you got that tailwind. Now you're going like 25 down the road. Okay, maybe not 25, but now you're going like way faster than you would normally be going down the residential streets, which is pretty fun. At least for most roads around here. I mean, the roads too happen to be pretty decently smooth in Vegas, and I don't know, a lot of them aren't smooth enough, but I'm blessed in my neighborhood that my roads are pretty smooth, so I can ride my skateboard all over. The sidewalks are like, the corners are like smooth, so I can ride it up and down the sidewalk. Like, I don't even have to get off to get on the sidewalk or dodge cars, or if there's a lot of people. It's just nice. It's almost like it was built for skaters. Damn, I need to learn how to do more tricks for real. I don't really even like practice my tricks at all nowadays. Maybe I should like start getting back into that. I don't know. It's ever since I hurt my knee. I definitely like tore something like a while. Like, this is like November of 2023. I definitely tore something. Then. And I don't know what happened, but it just happened, you know what I mean? I just landed weird. I was literally in PE basketball. Like, that's gotta be the worst way to go. Like, tearing something in PE basketball, bro. Like, worst day of my life, I cannot lie. Because honestly, it still affects me now. Like it's weird. It doesn't affect me like every day. Like, sometimes you'll like, move a weird way and like pop or like crack or give you like that jolt, like, ugh. Like, what the hell, just cracked? Yeah, it doesn't really affect me like every day-to-day life. Even like skateboarding, I can skate fine. And I think it's goofy foot I push, because I have my right foot on the board, I push my left. I think that's goofy. Low-key, I'm really not into like the skating culture. I just skated to get around. But besides that, damn, what was I saying? What the hell? Dog, I hate when this happens. The Campington Blinker Tony might have got me right. I look, you have to check that lock back in for a second. I don't know. I feel like I get distracted. But like, there's cars that pass by this way. There's cars coming in and out this way. You see behind me, there's cars back there. But yeah, I was talking about my knee. Like, I remember we were playing PE basketball. It was with my friend. I was going up for a layup. Went up, shot that John. I don't really remember if I made it or not. I just remember like I'd go down, and like I remember not worrying about it, because I remember like the way I got bumped, I was like moving a little weird, so I didn't really focus on the basket. I was more focused on how am I about to land, and my landing was pretty fine. It's just the fact that it was like in between. It was like my leg was like weirdly like landed near my friend's leg, and like my foot planted, and the way my leg was landing, like I think his leg was also landing, and his knee was like bending down into like the crevasse of like underneath my knee as I was like landing. And I think it just like, they like, if it's like bending, let's say your knee's like bending like this, I think it literally just like pushed it, and all that force going, it just was not able to like keep itself there. Like, it just went. I just remember like hearing that like the craziest pops ever, and hitting the ground. I was like, oh fuck, like, oh my god. That was probably the most pain I've been in from an injury. And luckily it was probably my worst injury I've ever had. But yeah, it still affects me nowadays, and even every now and then. Actually, it hasn't happened for a long time now. But even after, like, it would heal. Like, it feels healed up now, but it's just like doing any form of like side-to-side movements that's not like straight. Like, I feel like I can full sprint just fine. Like, that impact's chilling. But like playing basketball, playing like sports, or like anything where you're like making lateral movements, it just messes me up, man. And I don't know what to do. Or it just messes me up, and every time I do it, I just know like, oh, my knee's gonna buckle in, it's gonna hurt a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back to being inflamed and big, and it's like, huh. But it makes me think about like what really happened to my knee, because I'm not sure. Because I can fully work it out just fine. Like when I do, like, I've been doing more leg presses recently, like I was saying, and I do about recently I do around 4 plates on each side, or 4 plates and a 25 on each side. So I think that's about 360 or 405 in total. But I'll do that, and like I feel like when your knees align properly, or when my knees align properly, it feels just fine. Like, I have no issues, no pain. My knee might make those little weird like kind of crackling, rasply, almost like pop rocks, kind of like when it kind of just does those, like when it just feels like it's grinding on something. Like, I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, and you probably did even have what happened to my knee happen to your knee. But I don't know. I can work out on it just fine. Just, lateral movements going side to side. It's just a little sketchy. I feel like when it happened, it kind of affected me a lot, because I was like, bro, what? I can't move how I used to. I don't know how bad it was, but nowadays it's like it's not that bad, and I can do pretty much anything I want. I can go hike in the mountains. Like, sometimes my like right leg or my right knee will get like a little bit more tired than the left. I've noticed that, but nothing too crazy. Not crazy at all. But it just makes you wonder like what really happened to my knee. So I was looking up like the ligaments and all that in your knee, ligaments, tendons, I was looking up, I know there's the grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3, and I'm pretty sure grade 3 is the worst. I'm pretty sure it goes like that. And I don't think it's the worst of the worst, because, I mean, I did some online researching, obviously. It's 2026, 2025. I did this before this year, but I was ChatGPTing it a bit, and I don't think it would be, like, the worst of the worst tear, because I feel like I would know. I feel like I shouldn't be able to use my foot. It just makes me think, like, what's actually wrong with it? Like, what happened? It's got to be, like, still, like, partially. It's just, like, not all the way there. But I know after researching, it's just, like, a weird area like that. The blood just doesn't flow there, like, especially in your knee. Like, just to not, I mean, it flows around at your knee, but it just doesn't flow into your knee, like where those like ligaments are, like everything holding it together as much as like any other part of the body, or even around it, like your legs. Especially if you're walking, just like standing, doing anything besides sitting, your legs are getting pretty good blood flow. I don't know, it's just weird. It sucks, but it's nothing that actually isn't really hindering me today. And I'm not playing crazy hard sports, so, and I probably won't. I mean, I'm 5'7". People say I'm 5'8". I don't really know. I've gotten 5'8", 5'7". I still believe I'm 5'7". I don't think I'm as tall as 5'8". Maybe with like good shoes on, like the Air Forces or like 4s, that gets me right. But I don't know. I cannot be that tall, bro. I'm not that tall. Like, look at this fence, bro. Like, I'm right here. This fence is like right here. I don't know. That doesn't even matter. Well, on that note, I'm really just rambling about my knee and some random stuff. But on that note, let's run back to camp part 2. Cheers. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Okay, I was thinking too hard and I dropped El Campo Peno, but dude, if that was a normal like 510 thread with just like a normal card on it, that thing is destroyed. That thing is gone now. I am cooked. But good thing we have Mr. Camp cured rosin, and this thing's pretty protective. I don't even know if this is like glass, bro. It feels like plastic. I don't even know if the other ones are glass. They're like a real form of glass. Who knows? I think it's time to run it back round 2. Maybe blink this thing. Then I think I might get my ass going. It's probably my game plan. Yeah. So let's run it back. Drive-by skateboard blinker incoming. Wait a minute. The glasses have came off. I was coughing so hard they're about to fall off. But see, after the first few ones, once I get all the stuff out of my throat, I'm chilling. And I swear that was a blinker. I mean, take by my reaction, or actually, I don't really care what you think. I know it was. But yeah, that's definitely gonna get me right. And I'm probably about to go have a nice skate home. That's probably my game plan. Skate home and probably eat something, because I need to eat a little bit more. I eat this morning, had some nice eggs and all that. Post gym, got home, had some yogurt. Greek yogurt, of course, had the good protein in there. But now I think I need some more protein. I might just do a protein shake right now, because to be honest, I don't feel like making anything right now. Fingerprint on the glasses. See, I wear contacts, and like I don't like glasses. I don't mind them. Like I think they always kind of add. They add like a different vibe and a different look, something like a character, and I've always liked that about glasses. On or off. I feel like even if it's like over a long time you get used to someone wearing them or not wearing them, like still always makes a difference no matter how long. Even if they come through phases of wearing them and not wearing them. But blah blah blah. I normally wear contacts, and I'll wear these at night, or if I don't feel like wearing them sometimes. Say if I accidentally slept in them, which I do kind of often, which is I guess not great, not the greatest thing ever. Still never got an eye infection though. I don't know how. Low key. I definitely deserve an eye infection for the amount of times I've slept in contacts. But does anyone else relate to when you have contacts in versus glasses? Like the way you visually see the world is like completely different. Like I feel like glasses is almost more like precise in a way. Like it's more precise with like the magnification and stuff. Like I feel like I can like almost pick out details better with glasses, but you just lose that like almost like peripheralness versus that freedom of not having the shit on your head. Versus like contacts, where I feel like it's the same with contacts, especially when you have some like fresh, clean ones, like the first like week or two. Or maybe I just need to clean mine more, I don't know. but especially like fresh contacts, like they're pretty precise too. I don't know, something about glasses just makes it seem like it's just like, I don't know, I see like I'm seeing the max resolution of life right now. And I wonder, like, what's the max human resolution? Who knows? But yeah, I think contacts, wearing them versus wearing glasses are like two different experiences for sure. And even not even just like seeing, but like if you're like going out to like a function or something, or you're just going out to whatever, like even like a concert, or it just depends. You're going anywhere, you go in contacts, it just, I feel like I'm a very visual person. I mean, everyone is. You have eyes and you see. But I feel like I'm always like looking around, just discerning like what's around me, like, like what's the vibe of, like the vibe of this, vibe of that. And I feel like with contacts, it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I just like see it for how it is. And I feel like with the glasses, it just gives it like a different like amplification. Like, I don't know, it just like changes the vibe ever so slightly. I don't know. I really don't know how to describe it, and that probably makes no sense. But yeah, I'm gonna skate my ass home, drink some more water, and call it a day. So yeah, adios, buckaroo.